Morning, all. All right, so while the internet's debating about which teams I casually put in or took out of the playoffs, and some people get really angry about where I put teams, which I find odd because it's not binding or anything. But anyways, that being said, I want to get into doing some jersey video stuff. I'm going to be pre-recording jersey video stuff over the next couple of days that we'll post to the channel while we're on vacation. I've already got, I think, 7 videos recorded that are going to post while we're on vacation. When I go to Vegas, I will be doing videos in Vegas, but I'm trying to cut down on how many I'm doing while I'm in Vegas, so Yvonne and I can do some fun stuff. So that being said, I want to talk today about jerseys that I've added to the collection that have yet to feature in any videos, and discuss that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into this. I'll start with some jerseys that were added to the collection yesterday. I did it. I got it. It's the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. I ordered this from their site. I had it delivered to our American post office box. I had a problem with getting it shipped to Canada. The cost of getting it shipped to Canada was a lot. I will say, though, when I pointed out to Roanoke, they were willing to ship it to Canada. But again, the shipping costs get a little bit high. So I like this one a lot. The logo on the front's a lot of fun. And Rail Yard Dogs. What's not to like about Rail Yard Dogs? So I now have it. Somebody mentioned on Twitter, does this mean I'll be doing SPHL videos? I would love to do SPHL videos. I'm hoping that with the new setup, the new set and everything, that I will be doing videos on the SPHL now that I have both this and Mississippi. I think are still the only 2 SPHL jerseys that I have. And Mississippi went under the year that somebody sent it to me. So it happens. So San Jose has their theme nights, and I think the Tiburones jerseys they have with these really cool, I like them a lot. Now, I only paid $20 for this on eBay. So before anybody says, oh, what'd you get that for? It's $20 on eBay. And I think I've now got 4 different Tiburones jerseys. I've also got like the other Sugar Skull ones they've got out there too. They've got some really tremendous designs out there for San Jose for shirts that it looks like are just handed to you when you come in the door for games. That's how it looks anyways, that these are just packaged in bags and you go to the game and they give you free little jersey. And I think this is great. I have no problem paying somebody $20 for this in my size. It's not like I'm going down to San Jose to get all these. So yeah, I love this one a lot. I don't put these into the countdown because again, I don't consider this like official jersey. But I really wish that teams would take some of these theme nights and actually make thirds with them because, I mean, in this case, it's a pretty loud one, but there have been some nice Tiburones ones that I think would have made a nice third jersey for the San Jose Sharks. Another eBay find, and this one is the Minnesota North Stars traveled to Dallas, and in their first year, they did not have the Dallas word mark over top. They just had this here. So the Minnesota North Stars, if it's a North Stars jersey, there's no Texas on the shoulders. If there's no Texas on the shoulders, it's a North Stars. And you can see it's still the lighter shade of green. They would change it to the darker shade of green and put Dallas over top the year after. But I needed this because it was that connector that I didn't have. And so again, I found this on eBay, $50. $50 on eBay. And it closes up. I mean, not what I would consider to be a sizable issue with the collection for Minnesota/Dallas, but it's nice to have this so that when I next do a video on their jersey history, I can have this one to say, and this is the go-between between the Minnesota North Stars, who did have this as their logo, and the proof I have is something else I got here, old craft dinner boxes. There you go, Minnesota North Stars. Because I've had people say, well, the Minnesota North Stars never used that logo. They changed the logo when they moved to Dallas. No, they didn't. So yeah, Minnesota North Stars and then Dallas Stars had this on their shoulder for 1 year. And they did immediately make us feel better. The initial fear was they'd become the Lone Stars, the Dallas Lone Stars. They did not do that. I did it. I finally. This was the only Nashville jersey I didn't have. And my lord, was it tough to get. Once the Reebok sold out, gone. So this was one that I've been looking for years. Oddly enough, Shea Weber. So I now have the yellow version of this and the white version of this. And both of them say Weber on the back. It is purely by accident. This one cost me about $75. Now, when the Reeboks went under, sorry, wrong terminology. When Reebok stopped making them and it became Adidas, which Adidas is just the parent company for Reebok, the Reeboks were like $40 each. Websites could not sell them fast enough. So again, if you've been holding off on buying jerseys, you just wait until Adidas's contract runs out. The new ones are coming in. Websites are going to be firing off Adidas at $40. They're going to take a healthy loss on those. And there are sales where they're definitely losing money by selling you the jersey. Logo's nice on this one. No pulls, no stains that I found. It's in pretty good shape. And of course, I double checked before I ordered this because there are some fake Reeboks out there. I double checked with my wife. I'm like, so we're sure, right? And we compared it with the yellow one, and it's like, yep. And it is the real deal. So, and it's still got the jock tag. Whoever takes over from Adidas, we don't need this back on the front of the jersey. We really, really don't. So, there's that. Anyways, yeah. So this is finally closed up. I now have all the Nashville jerseys. There's jerseys I see online and I just say, yeah, I have to have that. And this Iowa Heartlanders is a good example of that. This is absolutely fantastic. I do have the black version of their jersey too, but that rose, it just looks really nice. It's a unique design. It's something completely different. And so I kind of had to get that. When I ordered it through their site, this one went to the American Post Office box as well because shipping to Canada, it gets a little pricey. Now, this one's not a new one. I just wanted to point out, like the Los Tiburones ones, I have a lot of them. This might be my favorite. This might be the one that if they could take that and put it on a third, obviously clean it up a bit, but I think that could work. Again, as a third jersey, just for wearing at home kind of thing. I think that could be kind of fun. Just in case, I have a Houston Aeros. So this one is from when they were the Minnesota Wild's AHL team. It's a size 54. This one I got a while ago from Jersey Baron. So at a size 54, and since this is like your on ice level kind of product, it is big. I mean, it's made to wear over equipment, so it's huge. And so I don't wear it in videos. This I actually got with two ideas in mind. One, just in case Houston ever gets a team, then I guess I put pillows underneath it and just make it fit. And or just, next time that I'm doing some kind of a collection, it'd be fun to have a Houston jersey in there, wouldn't it? And for whatever reason, the Houston Aeros WHA version, it's hard to find one that's actually good. And again, you're not going to find like an actual WHA manufacturer. I don't think NHL is ever going to do WHA jerseys. So this is kind of as close as I'm probably going to get to having a Houston Aeros jersey. So to wrap this up, I'm going to go through, because I do get people asking what I don't have yet. So I'll make this simple. Anaheim, I've got it. Arizona, I've got it. Boston, I mean, the only exception, I don't have like the old sweaters. So I don't have like the old sweaters. Everything I have is hockey jerseys. To me, the sweaters are made of wool. They're the ones that they wore in the 60s and prior to that. Those are all sweaters. The ones they wear now are jerseys. Buffalo, yeah, I've got Buffalo. Calgary, yeah, I finished up Calgary, I think like a year ago. I finished up the Calgary part of my collection. Carolina, got it. I think there's one Carolina jersey I don't have, but I'm not overly concerned with. Chicago, again, same thing. So I'll just put old OS because again, it's the same thing with Chicago. It's just old sweaters. I don't have it. If it's current or if it's over the last 30 years, I've got it. Colorado, yeah, all clear on Colorado. Columbus is easy. Dallas, I'm going to go ahead and put a check mark. I'm pretty sure I've got everything Minnesota Dallas related, although they've changed designs and looks enough that it's possible there's an away that I don't have or a home that I don't have. I'm not concerned. Detroit, same thing. Old sweaters for Detroit. And again, that's where I consider like the line between what I have here and what some of the really awesome series collectors have. I've definitely enjoyed looking through books and talking about like all these discussions of old sweaters and stuff from the 40s and 30s that guys still have. It's just remarkable. Edmonton, yeah, I've got it. Florida, all done. LA's done. LA was a tough one to get done. Minnesota was pretty easy to get done. Montreal, I guess old sweaters. Their jerseys really haven't changed in forever. They had those barber pole jerseys in the beginning. They quickly realized, oh, we can't wear that in public. And then they had the little like maple leaf on the front, and then they switched to the CH that we all love so much. Nashville is now done. Because of that white Nashville I showed you, they're done. New Jersey, easy because New Jersey almost never changes their design. The Islanders, all the ugliness, I have it. The Rangers, same thing, old sweaters for the Rangers. I would like to have the Winter Classic from, what is it, 2012 in my size, because the one I have is an extra large, so I swim in it. But yeah, it's a minor quibble. And I look every now and then, but it looks like anything that's below an extra large is gone, unless I want to spend like $500, which I don't. Ottawa, yeah, Ottawa's done. Philly, for all intents and purposes, there might be one that's a little different that I don't have. Pittsburgh. See, the problem with Pittsburgh is there's one that I want, they've never made it. And that would be the late 70s design in blue. I've never found an actual CCM made one. You can find kits. Now, kits are simple. People will buy the kits. So a kit is basically you get the logo and the patches and everything, and then you get a blank version of the jersey, and you attach your logo and everything to the blank version of the jersey. So it ends up coming out looking pretty darn near identical to the real thing, although when you get it, you can tell some differences. That's the only version I've seen of the blue, or you're getting the ones from overseas where the workmanship may not be very good, and it would definitely show. San Jose, I'm done. And again, with Pittsburgh, I'm not going to end up getting that one. I don't think they ever re-release it. They brought back the 1967, though, as a classic this year for Pittsburgh, so maybe. Seattle, obviously I have Seattle's. St. Louis, there is a version of their jersey from the 70s that I haven't found that they've made either. So this is CCM wasn't making it, and Adidas Fanatics haven't done a throwback to it. But like there's a point between what they use for the Winter Classic now and the ones in the 80s, and I have the ones from the 80s, and those ones from the 70s are really tough to find. Again, unless you want to get one that somebody's got the blank jersey, they've put the logo on to make it look like the real thing. They even get like a CCM patch to put on the back. Not that it's always in the right spot, though. That's one thing I've noticed, too, where I'm like, you guys are putting that CCM in the wrong spot. Tampa Bay, we all know. The Storm jersey is so rare. And I'm going to say this. If you have a Storm jersey, that ugly third from way back in the day, it is rare. It is probably the most expensive jersey that I look up outside of like an original old sweater. You're looking at $400 or $500. I would think you could easily make $500. If it's in good condition, you can charge more than that. Because they're really getting down to the point where they're so rare. So like I know there was a subscriber who tried sending it to me and it just wasn't working, just it couldn't make it work with the with the mail and all the charges and everything. And yeah, I kept telling him, "Are you sure? Because man, that's an expensive jersey." So I'm actually kind of glad that one didn't go through because honestly, he should be able to get $500 for that jersey. That's a fantastic one. Toronto, honestly, anything that you can collect from Toronto that they currently make, I have. Of course, I don't have old sweaters of Toronto, but I do have like the St. Pat's, the Arenas, the Heritage, all the jerseys they've worn since the 60s. I even have the 70s when they had the tie down in the front there. Vancouver, of course, I have all the Vancouver. Vegas is easy. Washington, I finally got an 80s Washington jersey, which is right here. This one I was proud, and I got this one for like $30. I got this one for like $30, and you can see it looks like a kid's jersey. It really does, but it is a men's medium, and it is not built like a men's medium. This is sized very small. This does not look or feel like a men's medium. And when I saw this logo, I was like, I need that. Because I can use this as a comparison with when they did a throwback to this a couple years ago. They don't look anything the same. And these are vinyl. So I can't wear this jersey for multiple reasons. But it's a nice conversation starter, and I don't think I've had that in a video either. But again, $40, $40 on eBay. So I always see people saying, "Oh, he spends so much money on jerseys." You just have to know when to buy and where to buy. And for me, for old jerseys now, it's kind of eBay. Kind of have to go through eBay. Jets. I have anything Jets. Now, of course, we have reverse retros coming out for everybody this year. There are some new thirds coming. I've heard which teams are getting thirds this year. I'm not letting it slip at this point. I generally don't. I get information and I go, okay, and then I don't let it slip. And then somebody will say, hey, did you hear this about this jersey? Yep. Yeah, I did. But again, there are times where it's better not to say anything. But yeah, there are some third jerseys coming. I think there's 4 new third jerseys coming, I think. I think it's 4. Some are being retired as well. The heritage jersey for the Canucks is retired. Last year, of course, the Jets retired the light blue third jersey. It was so close. If they'd put the regular logo on the front of that, I think it would have been a bigger hit. But anyways, there you go. Just a fun jersey video to start off your Saturday. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through, you just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.